Well, good morning, guys. November 17th, and this is day 2 for trip number 2 to Illinois, trying to fill a buck tag. This morning we find ourselves overlooking an overgrown clover plot. Just needs reseeded. And the reason why we are here is because yesterday evening we were sitting in a redneck blind, probably 150, 200 yards to our north. And we encountered the number 1 target on this farm twice. It's a buck called Droppy, and he's a buck that the landowner, Chris, has been trying to hunt for a couple of years now. An incredible animal. As you can tell in the photo, it's pretty clear why they call him that. He's got a big flyer off his right beam, a couple drop tines. And so far this morning, it's been pretty dang good. We've seen 8 does. 1 small buck that snuck in behind us and just worked through. They didn't spook, we just weren't able to get any footage of them. But so far, no mature bucks. It's kind of crazy, we didn't even see any young bucks with all these does, but it's a picture-perfect morning. It's calm, crisp, and we got rising pressure, so really what we're banking on is that Droppy will make his way back through here still, not on the doe. Or if he has a doe, he'll bring her by here. So deer on their feet, and hopefully we can spot a mature buck here soon.
Alright, well, Hunter and I, we're just working all day. We're sitting there editing, just basically talking and saying we got to be in a tree. Got a good feeling about tonight. Not sure why. Conditions feel good, but hopefully it pays off. We're making a mad dash down to the same stand we were this morning, and really we're just kind of hoping that Droppy did not pick up a doe yet, and he's going to do the same thing he did yesterday and check this clover plot and the bedding around it. So I don't know. Last time we had him on camera was unfortunately basically the very northeast part of the farm, but this time of year you never know. We're just trying to shoot something mature. It'd be awesome if it's him, but really we're just hoping to see a 5+ year-old buck, and we'll go from there. So got about a 10-minute walk. Got a feeling. I'm not sure why. Hopefully it pays off.
He's a pretty good deer. Well, we just saw our first deer of the night. And from what I could tell, it was a shooter buck. We did a rattling sequence probably 10 minutes ago. And Hunter spotted a buck cruising on this pick bean field to our west. And so instantly what I did was I grunted away from us and I picked his feet up. And he was coming right down the trail. And I was just waiting for him to come 5 yards. The tree's big enough that I'm like just on the other side. And when he didn't start coming through, I realized something's probably wrong. I'm not sure what it was that he busted at. And he really didn't bust, he just kind of dumped into the timber. Never blew, never ran. Man, I thought it was about to happen there. He probably hung up, I don't know, 35, 40 yards. It's a pretty cool buck. I think it's a deer we got on camera this morning, actually. When he actually went right by that camera that is probably 100 yards over there, so. We still got some time left, but you know, that might have been the encounter. Hopefully not. Awesome to see him. I know that. We'll see what the rest of the night has to bring.
All right, guys, well, it's the next day, November 18th, and we are actually back in the state of Iowa. It's windy conditions here. Wish we were out in the stand, but Hunter and I just had to get home, get some work taken care of. Couldn't say thank you enough for Kane and Chris to let us come down respectively in their 2 farms, and hopefully be able to get back there late season and fill that bow tag. It was an awesome encounter yesterday, and now we're just gonna focus on closing things out here in Iowa. I'm gonna be behind the camera hopefully this coming weekend. Down on that farm that I helped manage, chasing that really big deer, and hopefully we can close that story. But you know, just finishing out the month, hoping the guys can get on some good deer. Hunter's got a bow tag, and he's actually going to be going and hunting with Caleb, so excited to see how things go. It was a fun trip to Illinois, and I can't wait to get back there.